Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and another Star Wars Legion battle report. So this report is another skirmish one. So basically with me and Jimmy, the Separatists and the Rebel Alliance have been undefeated in our battle, so we're going to find out who is the best today. So with the Empire and Republic, they've received reinforcements. These guys still, all they've had really is the command expansion, so not really different to the last lists they've had. But we have the Rebel and Separatist command cards to use now. So I've also had a little bit more practice at the game while Jimmy hasn't, so I get a little bit more insight to the game. And we both made our lists for a change as well. Not really got much variety to do, but we've got a few different units here and there that are new to the channel. And that is it. So as you've seen, you can see in the mission, deployment and special effects, which there are no special effects. And here we go. So do get a few things wrong. Card actions we get wrong again because I realise how they work now. So please be kind in the comments. But anything else you spot that isn't right, we're getting better at the game. But there'll always be room for improvement. So I hope you enjoyed this little battle report. Me and Jimmy quite enjoyed it. Okay, so this is my CIS skirmish list for today. You've already seen the list, but this is just a little, so you can see the models and maybe go over why I picked certain things. So we have Grievous as my commander, because he is the only commander other than my tactical droid available for the Separatists at the moment. Giving him command and presence, improvised orders, hunter, and his little annihilator pistol as well. I like command and presence, 1 to 4. I know it's skirmish, but it'll catch anyone who strays out of command. And improvise orders, I quite like it, because just you have to choose what you want, because with these guys it might be important. 2 units of battle droids. So the first unit has a E60RB1 trooper, so basically a rocket launcher. I have a Viper droid there, which I've not included in the actual models, but there it is. So it kind of gives them observation tokens, so kind of aim tokens basically. I also have HQ uplink and electro binoculars. HQ uplink maybe to mitigate AI attack. Another unit of B1 battle droid, so with an extra battle droid and the E5C B1 trooper, so that's basically the 3 black dice ones. And again, electro binoculars, so hopefully spread around with plenty of aim tokens, just in case I can't put down face-up command tokens. Then we have some super battle droids with a B2HA trooper, so that's basically the blast weapon they have. And I also have a T-Series tactical droid, so basically taking AI attack away from them, and they gain reliable, so they get a surge token. And of course, 2 droid cars with linked targeting array. For the rebels, we have Luke Skywalker, so he has Jedi mind tricks, force barrier, and prepared supplies. I don't have the card for the latter 2, but since it's a friendly, I don't have any problem with him using them. We then have an AT-RT with rotary blaster, so that is your 5 black dice, and again a linked targeting array. We have a unit of rebel commandos with a sniper, targeting scopes, and hunter. Unit of rebel troopers with the ion trooper, targeting scopes, and concussion grenades. And a second unit of rebel troopers with the Z6 trooper, so that's the 6 white dice Gatling gun thing. A rebel officer that has inspire, targeting scopes, and concussion grenades. And that's it, so we will see the table after deployment. Okay, so we have deployed on the tables, so we have a few craters, some ruins, a rock that's going to be obstructing line of sight, 2 forests that's going to be light terrain and hindering, which is difficult terrain, and obviously difficult terrain, but if you're in the craters we'll call it cover 2. So this is how Jimmy's deployed. So we have the unit with the ion gun by here. We have the unit with the big white dice gun there. We have Luke. We have the commandos who've done their Scout 2 move. And we have the AT-RT over here. So over here I have my unit with the rocket launcher and the Viper droid. Grievous in the middle. The other battle droids. Super battle droids and droidicars. And Jimmy was the blue player, so you... Oh no, yeah, we pick command cards. I keep forgetting this game. So we will pick our command cards, we'll see what they are, and then we'll get into it. Okay, so we have a tie on the pips, and Jimmy rolled this off camera, so it will go to me having the first activation. So we will issue our orders, so basically only Grievous gets one, and you get to issue some people, and when you issue it to get a dodge token, which is quite nice. Okay, so I think I'm going to start off with activating Grievous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gain a dodge token, then I'm going to move and then do my free attack action, and then I'll do my orbital strike because I get to do that after. So I'm going to move, see if I have everything in range, because it is 1 to 2 my little blaster, but it might be enough, so we'll do that and see what happens. Okay, so a little bit of change of plan. So I've gained my dodge, but when I looked at my movement, I was actually taking myself too close to use my orbital strike. So I've gained an aim token instead, and he's now targeting these guys over here. So they will have light cover with all the stuff it's going through, even if it's coming from the sky. But we played it like that last time. It seemed to work, I think. So 2 red, 2 black. I get hit. So I'll reroll 2 with my aim token. So basically 1 gets cancelled for the cover. And 2 saves to make. White dice, I believe. Yeah, Rebel Troopers. 2 saves to make. And you can use your dodge then to cancel 1 of the hits. So, yeah. and then you gain your dodge back.
Yeah.
Okay, but you gain 2 suppressions. Sorry, you also issued orders to the commandos and your unit of Rebel Troopers from Skywalker that we forgot to mention. But what are you going to activate first?
These
guys. So 2 white dice to get to rally. No, so that would make you suppressed. So 1 action, but you're not panicked because Luke is next to you, because you've exceeded. Normally you would be panicked because you doubled your courage, but basically you only get 1 action. Okay, so Jimmy has decided to rally his troopers. So rally action, or I believe that's what it's called, we'll double check. But basically he's got rid of the 2 suppressions, and you flip your token, and I will be... You pick one for me then, Jimmy. That one. Trooper unit. I can issue that to 1 of 3 people, so that should be okay for me. Okay, so these guys have activated. My AI attack isn't triggered because no eligible targets. I've used my electro binoculars to give these guys a aim token, so it's just within range 1 of my unit leader. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up to the top of this ridge, and then basically the Viper droid's going to see if I can put any tokens on these guys, and the rocket launcher is going to fire the AT-RT. So I'm going to be splitting my fire, but there we go. Oh, I could fire. No, it'd be better to fire the rocket launcher at the AT-RT, see what I can do. But let's move them and then roll some dice. Okay, so I'll fire the commandos first. We are going to say no cover because I'm firing over. But if they're in the crater, or should we say, because we did state before, we'll give them cover.
This is exactly what we discussed.
We'll give them light cover. We'll give them light cover, but they do have 2 observe tokens. But I'm rolling 6 white dice, so it might not happen. So I will re-roll 2. I'm going to spend both my... Oh, so it's done 1 at a time. So first one, no. Second one, no. So you do take a suppression, but that gets cancelled by the cover anyway. But then... my hit get cancelled by your cover, but you do get a suppression. And then the main one is my rocket launcher, so that's 1 red and 2 black going into AT-RT. 1 hit, but that gets cancelled anyway. Nope, but I get to change that to a critical for impact. So you got 1 save to make. Blocked. Nothing.
White dice actually working today.
For you. Not the attack dice. Okay, so we then go into your activation. Middle one, please. Ah, support, the ATRT. Okay, ATRT has moved up and is now going to fire. There's going to be a lot of dead droids here. Do you convert surges?
I do.
You do, so that becomes a critical, not that I have cover anyway. So I will gain a suppression. It doesn't affect me, but I can become panicked. So those will go there, and then I have 3 white dice. So you've made saves so far. I need another white one. Oh, I made 1, so I lose 2 droids. Okay, next unit to activate for me, Jimmy, what will it be? Oh, the droidicars. Yeah, I'm not unhappy about them getting it.
The choice.
Well, I could change it.
Oh,
I could change it with improvised orders, couldn't I? Well, let's see, are they in range straight up? Nope, so I can move, which they're going to. So then I hope they can get into range. Okay, so the droid cars were out of range anyway, so I just gave them a dodge anyway. Okay, so that's me done, and I will pick the one on your right. So a trooper unit, you get to pick which one.
You say which one?
There's
No,
2.
it'd be that one.
Oh yeah, true, yeah, so it's them. There they go. Okay, so Jimmy's moved his rebel troopers twice, just to get him into cover, so I'm going to pick. So it's going to be a trooper unit. So which
well, it doesn't matter
would
then.
you want the right trooper unit or the left?
My left, so you're right.
I'm gonna go that one. I am going to give it to these unit of droids. Check range first, but what's going to happen first though is they're going to give these guys an aim because they've also got electro binoculars, and yeah, choose one friendly unit, range 1, that unit gains 1 aim token. Okay, so I am in range of these rebel troopers up there, so I'm going to fire. They will have cover 1 from this forest, so I'll gather my dice pool together and fire away, but luckily they already have an aim token anyway thanks to the other unit of droids and their electro binoculars, so off we go. Okay, so into the rebel troopers with light cover, so off we go. And I will re-roll. So this is where the choices go. So you're going to block one of them hits anyway. So I'll re-roll.
You're hitting this unit.
Yeah, hitting that unit. I'll just. This is more likely. I'll re-roll 2 white ones. See, that was pointless. I need to get used to these game mechanics a bit more. Right, so you've got 1 gets blocked, you get 3 white dice. Because I had 4 hits.
Oh, I didn't
1
see
for the
that.
cover.
That one.
Yeah. Do you convert surges? You do. So 2 die.
Yep.
And 1 suppression. Anyway, it doesn't have to be the special unit.
I'll keep it there.
Yeah. Yeah. You basically he will die before your unit leader goes. Okay. Right. And then I will move my droids, so they can only move 1 because they're in the cover. Right, next. Yeah, the commandos. Oh, well, and it's going to be Lukey. So what are the commandos going to do? So try and rally them first. They do. Not seen that before. Not on a white dice when we do it properly that way anyway.
I think. What is their range? 3. Oh, definitely range, aren't they? Oh. Aim and shoot.
Aim and shoot.
Yeah.
Awesome. Just check their card just in case they have anything else. Also, if you shoot another wounded trooper unit, you'll automatically gain an aim or just gain another one. And also, you got targeting scopes, you re-roll 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jimmy's gained an aim for these guys, these commandos here, because they're firing. Because there's an action. They're firing at these guys who are wounded, so he gains an additional aim. And these guys convert surges, and they have targeting scope, so it shouldn't be many misses here. So I do have light cover though. So off you go. So there's 1 critical hit straight up, but you don't need to worry about that. So you can roll 3 for the first aim. So another one, and it converts to hit.
That one, yeah, that converts.
converts to a hit.
And then
You can re-roll both, and another one if you wanted to. Because you've already got that one's getting cancelled by the cover, so you've got 2 hits, 3 hits going through, or you could be greedy and try and...
Just roll 2.
Okay, so it'll be 4 hits. And is one of my saves get cancelled as well? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so one of my blocks gets cancelled. So I get 1 block. Surges don't mean anything, so I lose 4.
Yeah.
Ow! Okay, so that's not very good. I'm basically down to just the bazooka and the unit leader now. But then I get to activate my last... Go on then, have another Welsh cake. and then my last unit's going to be these guys. I need to check if they're in range of everyone. I think they might be. Some of them are going to have to fire prematurely, which is going to be annoying, but there we go. Okay, so basically I just wasted 10 minutes explaining why these guys had to fire now, but only with the tactical droid and the B2 HA trooper, only to realise that they actually have lost AI attack because of the T-Series tactical droid. So they're going to move and then fire, but the main thing is they also get a surge because he's reliable, so that's nice. Okay, so this is my attack pool, and it has blast because the B2 HA trooper, who gets readied, so I get the roll. There are 1 surge, so I'll use my surge, and then I'll re-roll these 2. Get 1 more hit. So you get a suppression, and then you got that many saves to make. Ignores cover anyway, so your suppression doesn't make anything. This could be it. It could be
So that is actually
3 saves and lose 4.
That is 4.
Oh. Well, that not having cover is costly, but it is readied, and I can't use it next turn unless I do a what was it called again? Recovery. Okay, so there we go, and they are done. And then your last unit is Luke. Okay, so Luke being the last person to activate, he's used his jump 1 ability to just basically get over here, claim the objective. He won't score a point for it this round, but he will next round. So that is it. End of round 1. So we go into round 2. Okay, so Luke gains his thingy. Don't forget to remove your dodges from last turn. So basically I issued my order to these guys, because I only got to do it once, but they then coordinated to that unit as well. So that is done. So we then go into activation. You activate first. So you're going to draw 1 random, or you're going to go Luke. So he's going to run away, isn't he? Is it dodge and move? Dodge and shoot?
It'll be dodge and shoot. Dodge and shoot.
Ooh. Who's shooting at?
From the unit right in front of him. Just try and reduce the number of shots you have.
Okay. Critical hit, so obviously the one thing you needed to stop me having cover. So I do have a save though, unless there's anything that stops me. Nope, there's 1 dead droid. Okay, I am then going to activate these chaps. Ooh. No, they're not. I'm going to activate these chaps first. They're going to get an aim token because of electro binoculars. I am then going to do another aim token with them, and then I'm going to shoot at Luke. And I know you've got a thing where you can block them back at me, but I might get a hit on you. Worth a go. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, I should have given it to him, but oh well. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Firing into Luke. Hit. So I'm going to re-roll these 2. 3 hits against you.
Okay.
So has he got red dice?
So I will spend dodge.
Yeah, so...
That shoots back at you.
Okay.
And then one block, so I still take one.
You can... No, so you take 1 wound and I lose a droid.
Mm-hmm. What were the elf ones?
These ones. Yeah, just put 1 for 1 wound. Like, that'll be easy.
On him or?
Yeah, put it next to Luke so we can see for now. That might be easier to do it. Okay. So, your activation. Middle one, please.
Please.
Ah, damn it! I was greedy. I wanted that aim token. Go on. Okay, so ATRT has moved up and then is taking a shot at the super battle droids with his 5 black dice. Gets blocked by the... You convert the surge to a critical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and literally the worst one I could have because I get the block hit results as well. So I have 1 white dice save to make, which a block costs. But I get suppression. But yeah. Okay, right. So before they just die, I'm going to activate these guys. Try and get rid of their suppression first. Obviously, it doesn't make any difference anyway. Oh, look at these. I would rather like block wounds. So I've already got an aim. So I'm going to ready the rocket launcher and then fire. So that's 2 black, 1 red, and 1 white. That's your ATRT. So I will re-roll these 2. And that becomes a critical because of the impact 2. So you've got 2 saves to make. 1 wound. Okay, over to you. You're right. Who's the troopers? Oh yeah, I don't know why are they so far back, but yeah, they do that thingy, didn't they? Okay, so the trooper unit at the back has moved up and they're firing again into this unit in the woods. I do get some light cover, but there's a lot of dice coming my way now, but luckily there is no aim token, but yeah, there you go. So you don't convert surges, you've got 5 hits, 1 gets cancelled for the cover, I gain a suppression on them, and I have 4 saves to make with white dice. Right, so if I converted surges that would be good, so I lose 3. Over to my activation. What will it be, Jimmy? That one. I'm going to HQ uplink, and you pick another one and I choose. I don't really want either of them. Okay, right, okay, I'll keep with the droidicars, and that gets shuffled. Put it over there and I'll lay him back out. Don't look. Right, I think I might actually be in range on your troopers already, annoyingly. Yeah, well, so you will get heavy cover from this, but it is suppressive. But your courage too, because you have an officer there, which we remember. But you were suppressed that last time. Okay, right, so it is going to be 4 black and 2 red dice and a suppressive shot, and that's it. Okay, so there's my dice pool. Here we go. So 1 hit, because these get blocked by the cover. Nope. So lose 1 and gain 2 more. You just put that suppression on, did you?
Yeah.
So gain another 1 because I actually got a hit on you. And then my droidicars are going to move. Okay, so these are done, activated, over to you. So those are activated. So I guess it's going to be the Rebel Commandos. Mm-hmm. Oh, what a surprise. So what are they going to do?
I think they're going to move and shoot.
Sounds good. Okay, so Commandos are moved up.
they're going to fire at the B1 battle droids with the rocket launcher. You gain an aim token because of Hunter. And it basically means unless you miss everything, one of my guys is going to die, and it's going to be my rocket launcher, so it's a pretty decent choice. And you get to reroll 3 of them because and you convert surges to hits.
Yep.
And you get to reroll 3, so reroll the 3 black ones. 4 hits. So 4 white dice. You lose 1 for cover. Yeah, it doesn't matter because 1 goes through, 1 gets cancelled.
Yeah.
So both die. Okay, you get to pick. These guys. So, I gain a surge because of the tactical droid. I am going to ready and fire at Luke. Yeah. Luke's gonna have it, and hopefully I can kill him and stop you scoring a point this round. I just realised Jimmy does still have a dodge left because of his So we have some hits there. I don't have an aim, and I have no surges to convert, so you have 6 saves.
Nice. Oh, no surges.
So 3 go through, but you can use a dodge to block an additional 1 if you wanted it, or you wanted to keep it for another round.
I will use it.
Yeah, so 2 wounds instead, and another suppression.
And now he's equal his thing, so he now goes down to 1.
Yeah, he gets to rally though, doesn't he? Oh, I'll also...
Well, at the end of your thing.
I didn't get rid of this suppression, but it doesn't matter.
At the end of your thing, when the round's over, I get to remove 1 of these from each thing.
Oh, we'll have to check the order of everything, because... Oh no, it's double his courage. That he...
Yeah, but then at the end of the round, that's when we remove
Yeah. So, so he's onto 2, but he's okay, because he needs 6 suppression to be panicked. Okay, right, and then my last activation then will be Grievous. And I'm going to see if I have enough movement to get into Luke, because remember I can move twice, and I have Relentless. Okay, so Grievous has moved twice, but I have Relentless, so I'm going in, and I have Hunter, so I've gained an aim token for Grievous. So I am going to attack, and I have Arsenal 2, so it's going to be 2 red, 4 black, and 2 white. 2 red, 4 black, 2 white. Okay, so let's see if I can beat Lukey boy. So I'm going to re-roll 2 with my aim. So that's hit, and these get converted to criticals. I do have impact and PS, but Luke has ignore PS. So made 2, but I think I has enough, isn't it?
Yeah, I needed another 1.
That's a shame. There's nothing on... we haven't missed anything, have we?
No.
Okay, right. Jedi Hunter for you. Take that and take those as well. Okay. Right then. So that is the end of the round, so I score 1. Okay, so obviously... Oh, the commanders won't be able to be eligible either, mind.
Oh, fucking hell. So what does it actually do then?
It's only trooper units effects. Oh, no.
Friendly... but the friendly unit isn't specifically trooper though.
No. Okay. Right, so I get the priority, so I'm going to activate Grievous, who's going to move... I think I'd rather go into your rebel troopers, because when I attack you I'll gain an aim token. So I think I will do that and attack them. Okay, so Grievous is attacking that wounded rebel trooper unit, so I have got an aim token. So reroll these two, and I do not convert surges, so there's 4 hits on you. So you convert surges, but I cancel 2 of them because I got basically PS1, basically it was PS2 because there's on 1 in each lightsaber, because every number stacks. So 4 die, and you gain a suppression, but it's not the unit wiped out yet. But I then do that attack at the end because of my trained in your Jedi art, so I then roll another red and 2 black and a white, which is also suppressive. So 3 wounds, but there's no impact or PS on that, so there's 3 saves to make. Yeah, it dies.
Don't gain any benefit from this time.
No, because they're gone. Right. You're right, sorry. It's the ATRT. And he is, unfortunately, we have a little, well, you haven't checked, outside of the front arc of Grievous.
Because it's basically there, so it's coming across here.
Yeah, so you'll have to move him to go for Grievous. Okay, so ATRT is moved and then is pumping into Grievous. I won't get any cover from this one. Nice, thank you, James. 3 saves to make. So I do convert defense surges if I spend a dodge. Well, I'm rolling the wrong colour dice for a start. I get a suppression. Okay. And then I get, well, you get to pick a unit for me to activate. What will it be, Jimmy? Droidicars. And I'm going to have to attack. Okay, so AI attack gets triggered. So I have to fire, so I'm going to fire at the commandos. It is suppressive, so you'll gain a suppression straight up. And we get 4 hits on you, and I do not convert surges. Is it white, is it for them? So 1 dice, 3 dice, sorry. And another suppression on them.
Anyway.
Yep, so commandos are down to 2. They activate and then you rally them with their 2 white dice. You get rid of 1. So they are not suppressed. Gonna have to go for Grievous, aim and fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so the shot's going in on Grievous. You have an aim, you convert surges to hits, and then you get that. No, so 2 hits again, another suppression. So he is suppressed, and I have 2 saves to make, of which 1 will fail anyway. I'll use my block to block 1, so I only take 1 wound. Well, I only have trooper units left, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to put it on the battle droids here. So I have to fire first, so it'll go into the commandos. But I only have 2 white dice and 3 black left. But they will end up giving, if I am in range, yeah, they will be given an aim token to these guys, but it doesn't matter because they don't have AI attack. I just put tactical droids everywhere. 2 hits. Ooh. Oh, your cover goes up by 1 because of your suppression, so 1 gets blocked, so 1 survives.
No,
yeah, yeah, and again there's suppression. Okay, then there's no point doing anything with them, and then these guys will activate. I will ready the thingy because I've already got an aim, gain a surge because of the tactical droid, and then I will assess what dice I'm going to put into different things. So basically the T-Series Tactical Droid and the B2HA Trooper I'm going to fire into the AT-RT. Before I fired with my other action, I've gained another surge, so let's see if this works. So this is all I have in range of the AT-RT. Alright, well that surge was pointless. So I'm going to re-roll this with my aim, because these two become criticals, because I have impact 2. Reroll. Oh, Jesus, should have had another aim. AT-RT I'm firing at. Yeah, so you got 3 saves to make. Block 1, 2 go through. Does that hit? No, it does not, because your resilience is 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is done. So I lose a suppression, you lose a suppression, I gain another point, and all these come back, and then we go into round 4. Okay, so I get to go first, so what I'm going to do is I am going to activate the super battle droids first. Gain a surge token because of the tactical droid, and then I'm going to move them and hopefully get a few more in range of the AT-RT, or maybe well, maybe I could take out both in one turn. That would be nice, but we'll see. Okay, so I just realised that the B2HA Trooper was fired last turn, so it's not ready, but it'll cycle back now anyway because it won't get used. So this is my attack pool, and I only have a surge token, so I'm just going to fire at the commando. Try and get rid of it. So I get 2 hits. I'll convert that to a hit from my surge. 1 gets ignored by the cover, so you have 2 saves to make. To do 1. Okay, never mind. So yeah,
Commandos,
yeah, commandos. So the only unit you have to activate, which has an aim token because link targeting array, the same reason the droid cards have an aim token for link targeting array. So you've got an aim, you can do another aim because you can already convert surges, so you can basically really try and blat Grievous with what you've got left. Because obviously that would stop me scoring this turn. So just okay, so you got 5 black dice. And I have no dodge token so I can't convert my surges, so that is already good. So you get the reroll. It doesn't matter about criticals because I won't get cover because your height. There you go. 5 saves to make. So I get a suppression. 5 saves to make. So he's not going to die. So you're activated. It's kind of he must. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I only. Right. The droidicar is in range. Well, one of them is. So I'll activate them next, and they're gonna fire. Well, one will move up, so he is in range, and then they're gonna fire. So that's 4 black. 2 red. I need criticals though. So I'll re-roll these 2. Yeah, so one save for you to make. Nope. Another. So 4 once you've hit your resilience, but only when you activate it. You need to worry about that. So okay. So my next unit is going to be. Trooper unit. So they have to shoot. So what have I got? 2 white, 3 black. Again, I need criticals. 1 on a white dice. Another wound. So there's 1 left.
One away.
Well, final unit then obviously is Grievous. So do I take any suppression tokens off? I could do with taking 1 off. I do, so he's not suppressed. I might aim and fire at the ATRT because my gun does have critical 1 and pierce 1, so it blocks a hit, but it is only 2 black and 2 white. Oh, it's only range 2, so I'm gonna have to move and get you. Oh no.
You're fine.
Yeah. Aim and fire then. So there's my aim, and it's 2 black, 2 white. And what do I get? So critical 1 while converting attack surges. Oh, do I? No, I can't convert attack, so I need the criticals here. Reroll in. 1. And also I have pierce 1, so I'll attack and cancel 1 block result. C'est dit. No, don't, you'll break it. And that's it. That is game. So I'll score another 1 point at the end of that, and
1 point and then 2 points at the end of the game.
yeah, so 3, 4, 5. But the reason anyone asking why Luke Skywalker didn't move back is because James didn't realise the objectives could be moved. But then I felt because I did wonder why he wasn't running away. But when Grievous got it, I moved the objective, and he was like, "Well, what's going on?" And then we read the rules, and yeah, I can't move with the unit leader. So there you go, lesson learned there. But a good game. CIS still being undefeated so far. So we get to nominate each other's MVPs. I'm going to give it to ATRT because it's quite menacing. It's with its armour, like it took. I think it more or less took out quite a few good units. I think maybe I probably would have focused on the guys on the hill just to get rid of them straight up. But yeah, so your MVP for me?
The super battle droids. Just that weapon to ignore cover. It completely decimated 2 units basically.
Yeah. It was a good bunch of hits. Yeah, it's the blast, isn't it? It's the blast.
I didn't even get any close enough to use mine.
But I think it's the layout for the super battle droids, because the T-Series tactical droid, that first turn I activated them made a big difference, because I didn't have to fire them, because if I did fire them, if he wasn't there, I would have had very few shots. I probably would have killed maybe 1 or 2 of your guys, if that.
Yeah.
But Grievous did well as well. An honourable mention to Grievous.
He did, but like the super battle droids wiped out his entire unit in one go, basically.
Yeah, Grievous did kill Luke, a unit of rebels, and an ATRT me.
Luke didn't run away.
Yes, true. Okay, but did you enjoy that? We're getting better. So far in skirmish, CIS are 1 because they beat the Republic and they beat the rebels. So now we need to find out who has the wooden spoon out of the Empire and the Republic in our next skirmish game, and then we can move up to the bigger games because finally by that point I should have enough for everyone, because at the moment I have enough 800 points for Empire and Republic once my ARC troopers are painted up, and that's it. So look forward to seeing more battle reports on the channel, hopefully, and there we go.